We live in a reality that is constantly shifting, whether we realize it or not. Every single thought, every single belief, every single emotion, it's all shaping the world around us in ways that most people never even notice. But what if I told you that there is a manifestation shift happening right now, and that it works 100% correctly for those who understand how to use it? What if I told you that the very fabric of reality is bending, waiting for you to step in and claim your power? Let me take you on a journey. Imagine a person alone in the mountains, meditating in complete silence for days, weeks, even months. No distractions, no external noise, just their mind, their breath, and the infinite universe. And then it happens. A shift, a realization so powerful that it changes everything. This isn't just a story. This is the truth that has been hidden in plain sight for centuries. And today, you and I are going to uncover it together. But before we go deeper, ask yourself, if your thoughts truly shape reality, then why isn't everyone living their dream life? Why do so many people struggle, suffer, and feel stuck? The answer is both simple and incredibly profound.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound insights.
Manifestation is not about just thinking positive thoughts and hoping for the best. That's where most people get it wrong. The real secret, the truth that has been passed down by mystics, sages, and enlightened beings for thousands of years, is that manifestation is about alignment. Not just with your desires, but with the very energy of the universe itself. Close your eyes for a moment and feel this. Everything around you, everything within you, is vibrating. Science has already proven this. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body, they all emit frequencies. The universe responds to those frequencies, not your words, not your wishes, but the energy behind them. So, if you are constantly thinking about what you lack, about what you fear, about what you fear, about what you don't have, you are literally broadcasting that frequency, and the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. But here's where the shift happens. The moment you stop focusing on what you don't have and instead begin embodying the energy of what you desire, reality starts to bend in your favor. And this isn't just some abstract, mystical idea. This is something you can test for yourself right now. Think about a time when you were truly happy. Maybe it was a moment of love, a moment of success, a moment when you felt completely at peace. Hold on to that feeling. Now, imagine if you could carry that energy with you every single day. How would your reality change? Most people wait for external circumstances to change before they allow themselves to feel different. They say, "I'll be happy when I have more money," or "I'll feel successful when I achieve my goals." But that's completely backward. The truth about this manifestation shift is that you must become the energy of what you want before it manifests. But you don't wait for the world to change, you change, and the world follows. This is where the science of quantum physics and ancient spiritual wisdom align perfectly. Quantum experiments have shown that the mere act of observing something changes its behavior. Your consciousness is literally shaping the world around you. And the ancient mystics have always known this, teaching that the inner world and the outer world are one and the same. But here's the catch: you cannot fake this. You cannot simply say, "I am abundant," while deep inside you feel scarcity. The universe responds to your true, core vibration, not the words you say, not the vision board you create, but the energy you hold. And this is where most people struggle. They try to think positive, but deep down, They are filled with doubt, fear, and resistance. And so, their reality remains unchanged. So how do we break this cycle? How do we activate this shift in a way that works 100% correctly? The answer is simple, but not easy. You must dissolve the resistance within you. You must rewire your subconscious mind. You must become the vibrational match to your desires at a soul level. Let's do an experiment right now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine your dream life. Not just the things you want, but the feeling of it. How does it feel to be completely free? How does it feel to wake up every day knowing that everything is working in your favor? Hold on to that feeling. Now, ask yourself, if I were already this person, how would I think? How would I act? How would I move through the world? This is the shift. This is the key that unlocks everything. When you start thinking, feeling, and acting as if you already have what you desire, the universe has no choice but to align with you. Most people don't do this because they are trapped by their past conditioning, but they have been taught that they are powerless, that life happens to them instead of through them. But you are here right now because you are ready to break free. You are ready to claim your power. And here's where it gets even deeper. The moment you fully embody this new energy, time itself begins to collapse. What once seemed far away suddenly becomes possible. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. People, circumstances, and synchronicities align in ways that seem almost magical. But this isn't magic. This is simply how the universe works. So, let me ask you, are you willing to let go of your old self? Are you willing to release the beliefs, the fears, the doubts that have been holding you back? Because if you are, then you are already stepping into the shift. You are already rewriting your future. But this is only the beginning. The real transformation happens when you learn how to sustain this energy, not just for a moment, but as a way of life. Because once you do, once you truly become the energy of your desires, reality will have no choice but to reflect it back to you. The moment you decide to step into this shift, you are no longer the same person, but you have already begun to operate from a different frequency, a different reality. But here's where most people go wrong. They step into this energy for a short time. They feel the power of alignment, but then, slowly, they slip back into old patterns, into doubt, into fear. And the universe, ever so precise, reflects that shift right back to them. This is why people say, I tried manifesting, but it didn't work for me. It's not that manifestation doesn't work, it works 100% correctly every time. The question is, are you staying in alignment long enough for reality to catch up? Think about this deeply. The physical world operates on a delay. When you plant a seed, you don't expect a tree to appear overnight. You water it, you nurture it, and with time it grows. But in the realm of manifestation, people often lack patience. They shift their energy for a moment, but because they don't see immediate results, they fall back into their old state of being. And in doing so, they uproot the very seed they planted. This is why the most powerful manifestors, the ones who truly understand this shift, are masters of sustained alignment. They don't just tap into the energy of their desires once in a while, they become that energy and live from it consistently. And this is where the real test begins. Ask yourself, who would I be if I had no doubts? What if you had absolute certainty that everything you desired was already yours? How would you walk? How would you speak? How would you make decisions? Most people hesitate, waiting for proof before they believe. But the real secret, the proof comes after the belief, not before. Let's go even deeper. Your subconscious mind is the key to everything. That right now, whether you realize it or not, your subconscious is running programs, patterns you've absorbed from childhood, from society, from past experiences. These programs dictate your reality more than anything else. If you have a subconscious belief that money is hard to earn, no matter how much you consciously try to manifest abundance, your subconscious will sabotage it. If you believe deep down that you are unworthy of love, you will unconsciously push love away, no matter how much you desire it. This is why so many people struggle. They are trying to manifest from a conscious level, while their subconscious is running a completely different script. So how do we rewrite the subconscious? How do we install a new program, one that aligns with the reality we truly want? The answer is repetition and deep emotional imprinting. You must not only think differently but feel differently on a consistent basis. Here's an exercise that will accelerate this shift for you. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you engage with the outside world, sit in silence for just 5 minutes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and step into the version of yourself who already has everything you desire. Feel it as if it's happening right now. Don't just visualize it, embody it. Let your entire nervous system register this new reality as your truth. And here's the most powerful part. As you move through your day, act as if you are already that person. Not in a fake way, but in an energetic way. Make decisions from that place. Speak from that place, but move from that place. Because when you do, the universe will respond accordingly. This is where most people hesitate. They say, but what if I don't see results right away? And that, right there, is the test. The moment you question it, the moment you look around and say, where is it? You've already stepped out of alignment. The universe is always listening, always responding. And when you constantly ask, where is it? What you're really affirming is, I don't have it. And so, the universe reflects that back. But what happens when you know it's coming? When you operate from a space of complete certainty? When you no longer need proof, because you are the proof? That's when the shift becomes permanent. That's when reality bends to meet you. This is why the greatest spiritual masters, the most successful people, the individuals who seem to manifest effortlessly, they all operate from the same fundamental truth, but they do not chase, they attract. They do not doubt, they expect. And here's something even deeper. The moment you stop needing what you desire, it comes effortlessly. Why? Because need is rooted in lack. And the universe does not respond to lack, it responds to completion. When you already feel abundant, abundance flows to you. When you already feel loved, love finds you. When you already feel successful, success is inevitable. So, the real question is, are you willing to release the need? Are you willing to let go of the desperation, the attachment, the belief that you must strive and struggle to get what you want? Because the truth is, the moment you release the need, you step into the flow. And in the flow, everything happens effortlessly. This is the shift. This is the key. Now, we arrive at the most powerful realization, the final piece of the shift. If you have truly allowed yourself to experience this journey rather than just process it intellectually, then something inside you has already changed. You may have felt it as a subtle shift in energy, a deep knowing in your gut, or a moment of clarity where everything suddenly made sense. That is not random. That is proof that the transformation has already begun. But now we must take it even further, because understanding this shift is not enough. You must live it. You must become it in every breath, in every thought, in every action. This is where the real test begins. Because the moment you commit to this transformation, the moment you decide to align with your highest self, the universe will test you. Think about this. How many times have you set an intention, felt powerful for a moment, only to be met with resistance? Suddenly, old fears arise. Doubts creep in. Unexpected obstacles appear. Most people take this as a sign that they are failing. But in reality, this is the universe asking you a single question: are you truly ready? Because here's the truth: manifestation is not about wishing for a better life and waiting for it to happen. It is about becoming the version of yourself who already lives that life. And that version of you does not crumble under pressure. That version of you does not retreat into old patterns the moment things get difficult. But that version of you stands firm in the knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when the physical evidence is not yet there. So, let me ask you, what would happen if you stopped reacting to your current reality and instead started responding as the version of you who already has everything you desire? Because this is the final and most powerful shift. This is the moment where you stop living as a victim of circumstances and start living as the creator of your reality. This is the moment where you stop asking, "When will it happen?" and start declaring, "It is already done." Most people operate from a state of reaction. They see their bank account and feel fear. They experience rejection and feel unworthy. They encounter an obstacle and feel defeated. But the masters, the ones who truly understand this shift, do not operate from reaction, they operate from creation. They do not wait for external proof to feel different. They decide how they will feel, and then the external world rearranges itself accordingly. This is where embodiment becomes the key. It is not enough to think differently. It is not enough to feel differently. You must live differently. You must walk as if you already have what you desire. You must speak as if your success is inevitable. But you must move through the world with the confidence of someone who already knows they are divinely supported in every way. This is where faith comes in, not blind faith, not wishful thinking, but knowing. Knowing that the moment you align with your highest self, the universe has no choice but to reflect that reality back to you. This is why the final step in this manifestation shift is letting go of attachment. You pay attention to this carefully, because this is where most people get stuck. If you are still desperately needing something to happen, you are actually pushing it away. Why? Because need is rooted in lack. And when you operate from lack, the universe mirrors that back to you. The irony of manifestation is that the moment you no longer need something, it comes effortlessly. The moment you stop chasing, it starts chasing you. The moment you trust that it is already yours, it appears. Because in truth, it was never about bringing something external into your life. It was about shifting into the version of yourself who naturally attracts it. So now I ask you one final question: can you let go? Can you release the need to control the timing, the method, the how? Can you trust that everything is aligning perfectly, even when you cannot yet see it? Because the moment you do, the moment you fully surrender to this process, you will experience something miraculous. You will no longer feel like you are waiting for your desires to manifest. You will realize that your desires were waiting for you to align with them, and now you have. This is the truth about the manifestation shift that works 100% correctly. It is not about waiting. It is not about hoping. It is about becoming. And now, it is your time. Go forward, live as the highest version of yourself, and watch as reality bends to meet you. Because it already has.